Well, thankfully, this latest lawsuit for Shannon Sharp ended fairly quickly.
I can't say anymore. I'm probably already in trouble for mentioning it to well, we call you normies.
Unless most of you have been hiding under a rock, you know about this latest lawsuit that's been going on with Shannon Sharp. Now, he just recently paid out to Jane Doe, aka Miss Gabrielle Zuniga, for an undisclosed amount. Again, the rumor is probably 23 to 25 million. She asked for 50. All right. And we all know what it was about. Some improper behavior having to do with Shannon Sharp and this woman. All right. And this has caused him to lose a lot in sponsorships and his job at ESPN, among other things, which you all already know by now. Well, this latest lawsuit was because during his podcast, this woman right here that you saw in the thumbnail, many of you have saw if you keep up with hip hop and things like that. She was at a concert with Usher. They have a fan interaction moment where he has cherries and things like that, and he, dangles them in front of the woman to see what they're going to do with their mouth and things like that. Very sensual type of reaction. And well, the speculation was that this woman had a partner, if you will, that maybe she was married or had a fiance or something like that. Shannon Sharp and him said that she was married. Again, a lot of people said this, but because it's Shannon Sharp, he has money, and he just paid out another woman. Well, this woman went for a bag too, but to be fair, she had a case, so I can't take that away from her. He did say these things, and the way lawsuits go nowadays, she had a reason to sue him, and so she did that. And well, the results are in. As you can see here from Fox 32, federal court dismisses $20 million defamation case against Shannon Sharp and Chad Johnson, aka Ochocinco. Now, we're going to get into the article. It's a quick one. She didn't have a lot to say, but we're going to read the results of said litigation. Let's continue. Chicago, a $20 million defamation lawsuit against podcasters Shannon Sharp and Chad Johnson, also the media team of Shannon Sharp, filed by a Chicago woman, has been dismissed according to officials. What we know, Jamilta, whatever, I'm sorry, I'm messing that up. Miss Tillman, filed the civil lawsuit on April 24th against Sharp, his media company, Johnson, also known as Chad Ochocinco Johnson, and their producer. The case, which alleged libel and defamation, was moved to federal court in Chicago. The case has been dismissed, though further details haven't been released. And this is a quote from her. Quote, "I am pleased with the outcome," Tillman said. "We were able to put this matter behind us without a long, drawn-out court matter," which works in Shannon Sharp's favor because we have another woman that's also out for his bank. "We look forward to future discussions about the positive contributions Mr. Sharp and I both make to the community. I wish him, his family, and his business endeavors continued success." Here's a little bit of the backstory. For just $5 a month, please consider becoming a member of Welcome to Normieville. There you will find access to members-only videos and members-only live streams, as well as a host of other perks. Thank you for your consideration. Back to the video. The lawsuit stemmed from an April 12th episode of Sharp and Johnson's podcast, Nightcap, in which the former athletes allegedly claimed Tillman was married and going through a divorce following her viral moment at an Usher concert in London. The implication, according to the complaint, was that Tillman contributed to the breakup. Tillman maintained she was neither married nor in a relationship at the time. She said she attempted to contact the podcast hosts and their company to correct the record, but received no acknowledgement or retraction. Tillman also added that the incident negatively impacted her personal and professional life, including her role as director of Harold Washington Cultural Center and her work in homeschooling advocacy. That is the end of the article. So, once again, Shannon Sharp and his media team, also with Chad Ochocinco Johnson, has settled with this woman for an undisclosed restitution, if you will. And so maybe again, just like with Jane Doe, we'll find out what the actual payout or what the terms of the agreement or settlement was. But as you can see here, she asked for $20 million. Did she get money? Did she get some other type of compensation that's maybe not financial? I don't know. But this case is over. Hopefully he can continue with his success in the podcast world and the interview world with Club Shay Shay as well. And the other lawsuit he has with, I think, his former girlfriend and former reporter, hopefully that doesn't end in a total meltdown either, okay? So we'll see what happens. This is over, but he definitely has some fight left to contend with, all right? And with that being said, thank you for attending another episode of Welcome to Normanville. Let me know what you think about Shannon Sharpe settling another piece of litigation in his life. How much, if you speculate, let me know down in the comment section. And like I said, he's got one more left. Hopefully this doesn't bury him. Let me know what you think about it down in the comment section. Please hit the like button and hit the subscribe button at the notification bell. We're out of the door. And of course, I will see you on the next video.